Motorsport is thrilling, but it also comes with its fair share of danger. Today we are looking at 10 of some of the most shocking crashes in motorsport history, where the line between glory and disaster is razor thin. Kicking off our list at number 10, we head to the world of NASCAR. The 2003 Daytona 500 gave us one of the most terrifying crashes in the sport's history. Ryan Newman's car flipped multiple times, sending shrapnel flying across the track, and yet, miraculously, he walked away with just minor injuries.
What can Ryan Blaney now do? Here comes a push from Denny Hamlin. Oh, this thing's not over yet. Not at all.
Ryan Newman off turn 4 for the final time. Blaney to the outside, to the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside.
Wow.
Crash into the wall, into the air goes Newman.
Upside down.
In a shower of sparks on his roof, Ryan Newman comes across the line, 4th. And comes to rest. Scoring unofficial between Hamlin and Blaney as far as who crossed the finish line first.
At number 9, it's the 2011 Le Mans 24 Hours, where Alan Mucknish experienced a horrifying crash in the opening hours of the race. His Audi R18 catapulted into the barriers, disintegrating on impact, but thanks to modern safety features, Mucknish emerged unscathed.
I think the gap was there. Let's take a look down through the Dunlop curves. He goes inside Bernard. That's for the lead of the race.
It wasn't there. I mean, we're talking about it. It's really difficult to see how that.
Coming in at number 8, we have the MotoGP incident in the 2020 Austrian Grand Prix. Johann Zarco and Franco Morbidelli collided at high speed, sending their bikes flying across the track, narrowly missing Valentino Rossi and Maverick Vinales. The aftermath left fans and riders alike in shock. Number 7 takes us to the WRC, where Colin McRae, known for his fearless driving, suffered a massive crash in the 2001 Rally GB. McRae's Ford Focus rolled multiple times, and while he walked away, the crash was a stark reminder of the fine line rally drivers tread.
120 into 6 crest, 76 left tightens and right tightens the 5 minus, 30, 5 left plus, cut. Into 6.
He made a simple error that had dire consequences.
Number 6, the 2011 IndyCar Las Vegas race, where a 15-car pileup claimed the life of Dan Weldon. Cars went airborne, flames erupted, and the world of motorsport was left reeling from the loss of one of its brightest stars.
Oh, here we go. Trouble contact and a huge crash. Oh. Up in turn number 2. Oh, multiple cars involved. Oh, my. It looks like Dan Weldon may be involved in it.
And a chance for what they call the big one.
And what happens in conditions like that, even if you're 300 yards behind that, you cannot stop these cars. The only option you have is to try to avoid it, and it was impossible to avoid anything there.
And you saw willpower. His car involved as well. Bastian Zaveja, right?
Yes.
Little contact right there.
Now he's trying to go from the low side to the high, from the high side down low to get going for the turn.
Oh.
And what ends up happening is that he got stuck back up there, turned around, tried to take another move going down, guys, and the back end started to come around, and that started the chain reaction.
He was uncomfortable being on the top lane, and he tried, like you said, there's the car. Now there's 2 cars that are airborne. This puts IndyCar racing in perspective. This is the horrible accident that everybody has always hoped would never occur.
At number 5, we return to the world of IndyCar and the 2015 Pocono 500. Justin Wilson tragically lost his life after being struck by debris from another car's crash. This heartbreaking moment brought renewed attention to the dangers of open-wheel racing.
Look on the high side. As he comes down the track, Wilson will be going high. He hasn't yet entered the picture. Wait for Wilson to come through. There's Pagenaud on the low side.
The nose section there bouncing, bouncing, and right there on the head. And that is, if that is the nose of the car, that is a very, very heavy, thick object. You see it flying through the air. It's nearly 100 yards in the air, and I would guarantee that that knocked him unconscious, and he's just a passenger now.
It looks to me from that shot, guys, that it's the part of the crash structure from the front of the car.
This is from Dixon's view, rear view. Looking back, second car you see in shot is Justin Wilson. So watch for this. There goes that piece of debris, the nose cone of the car.
That's not what you want to hit. We've seen in the past the damage that a spring will do with Massa, and that's a much bigger piece.
At number 4, Henry Surtees was killed after being struck by a wheel from another car. The crash led to discussions on improving cockpit protection, which eventually influenced the development of safety measures like the Halo in F1 and other series.
Behind, 24, Tom Gladys. And a huge off, that's Jack Clark. Well, he's gone, and the wheel took right across the nose of Henry Surtees' car. And that's a very nasty looking accident. And worry immediately is Surtees. Yes, Surtees is moving as well. They've got a red flag. The safety car now is going to be scrambled again while the emergency crews get to Jack Clark and Henry Surtees. Clark was moving in the car. He certainly had a very hefty impact against the barriers. He's out. My worry is mainly for Henry Surtees. Didn't see exactly where the wheel bounced. Clark hits the barriers here on the exit of Westfield. Big impact there, really rattled him. And I think the wheel caught Henry Surtees on the helmet, and that has got to be a very major worry.
At number 3, Kyle Larson, Daytona 2013. Larson's car went airborne, crashed into the catch fence, and debris flew into the grandstands, injuring multiple spectators. The incident prompted NASCAR to make immediate changes to improve spectator safety at races.
Kyle Larson's car with the front end severely torn off. He's bailing out of the car. Part of that car did pierce the catch fencing, shy of the start-finish line. You see some of the others involved. Of today's race, an accident coming to the checkered flag forced that 32 car of driver Kyle Larson up into the safety fencing.
At number 2, Austin Dillon's car went airborne and crashed into the catch fence, tearing apart the vehicle. He miraculously walked away with minor injuries. This crash led to further safety improvements in NASCAR, particularly regarding catch fences and car construction.
The 3 of Austin Dillon into the catch fence. All the crews getting out to that car to assist the...
Here we go, you can see him on the bottom. Rex starts in front, he runs in the back of the 24, gets up on the 11, now he's on top of the 51.5, and now it's just along for the ride. Watch the car stop, watch the car stop. It gets into those poles, and it goes from, I don't know what, 180, 190 miles an hour, I'm just guessing, to a complete stop. That is unbelievable.
And it looks like that's 3,500 pounds. That stock car is extremely heavy. You see here, after he's upside down, the 2 is spinning. Obviously, he's already lost control, makes more contact with the 3.
11 and the 4 to get together. Here we are at the start-finish line.
It just pushes the 3 up into the air enough that it rolls over the top of a car. And then that momentum just continues to move him into the catch fence. Let's ride along with Kevin Harvick.
Top's covered. Middle's open. Come on. Oh, we got a terrible wreck behind you. Just hold it straight, buddy. Hold it straight.
And you heard Kevin Harvick. As much as he wants to get the start-finish line, as he sees the 11 start to spin, he's out of the gas. It's just line after line of car pushing everyone through there.
Take another look at this real time. According to track safety, they are attending to 3 fans in the grandstands. Some debris did get through that fence. One of the most amazing things I've seen tonight, and we've seen a lot of incredible things, but one of the most amazing things is when that crew pulled Austin Dillon out of the 3, and Austin Dillon is able to walk out of that accident, out of that crash, and then acknowledge the fans by waving to them. They're attending to 3 fans in the grandstands, but they're attending to them with minor injuries, is what we're hearing.
That's wonderful news, because as you see, you know, the car stays mostly intact as far as the driver compartment is concerned, but there's a tremendous amount of pieces missing off that.
Number 1, Jeremy Foley, driving a Mitsubishi Evo 8, lost control of the car while navigating the treacherous Devil's Playground section of the Pikes Peak course, a notoriously dangerous part of the hill climb due to its narrow roads and steep drop-offs. The car went off the edge of the road and rolled down the mountainside multiple times.
Oh, that's way worse than last year.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to stay updated with all our latest videos. Your support means a lot, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.